Hi, welcome to stvnational. At right now, we are in Pragati Maidan at World Book Fair. With us, Miss Karine Pansa, President, International Publishers Association. Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Pleased to be here.
India boasts a diverse publishing landscape and numerous religious languages and rich cultural heritage. How do you enjoy international collaboration, playing a role in promoting India literature and ensuring its global reach?
Thank you. India has a very rich content, very diverse, lots of different authors, different illustrators. This is very welcome in the international landscape for exporting content and also selling books abroad. So I'd like to encourage all the content and all the publishers who are in this market to value your business and make sure that you also have international content that can be adapted to other countries. This is fantastic possibility of growing the industry and also to make your content notable in other countries.
In recent years, digital publishing has gained significant momentum in India, particularly with the rise of ebooks and audiobooks. How can publishers adapt to these changing trends while ensuring the preservation of traditional print culture?
So the ebooks will never substitute the printed books. They were going to live in, let's say, in harmony, because each type of content has your own consumer. So we had the arrival of ebooks like 12 years ago, and everyone thought that the ebooks were going to substitute the printed books. This has never happened. This is not going to happen. The printed books are very welcome because they are very public. So for the kids, for example, there's this well-known culture of printed books, and they're different from the games that are in the market. So this can be used in both ways, and also for the audiobooks. So the audiobooks, they can be used for people who have time spent in the car while traffic. They can be used before sleeping, and they can also be used for some disabilities, for example, printed disabilities, people who cannot read well, or for dyslexic people who cannot understand what they read. So if they're reading while they are listening, it's also good. So there are different uses for different type of content.
India faces unique challenges in terms of access, education and literacy rate, especially in rural areas. What strategies do you believe can be implemented both domestically and through international partnership to address these challenges and promote literacy on a broader scale?
You know, as your Prime Minister has very wisely said, knowledge has a central place in the development of our country. This is really important to make children to learn a lot, and this means giving content and giving right content to the children so that they can learn since the very early stages of their life. And to make also the reading habit common and easy, you need to have access to books. And the right books to the right children are also essential for it. So as I said in the beginning, knowledge has a central part, and the publishing industry is going to play a vital role.
One of the main tenets of democracy is the freedom of expression. Yet it is frequently threatened in many countries, including India. How do you define the right of free speech in the face of censorship and other objectives as President of the International Publishers Association?
Freedom of publication, freedom of publishing is one of our central pillars at IPA. And it means that we defend and we support the publishing of any type of content. As soon as you have access to different and diverse type of content, you also have a population that can speak freely and can also express themselves freely. It means having also a very consistent base of a population that can discuss their rights. So that's why we support so constantly and so importantly the free of publication in diverse countries, and mainly where there is some type of impact and some publishers cannot publish whatever they need. I hear a very good voice here in India that the freedom of speech is very good here in India because you are a very liberate country, which helps me, which leaves me very happy with the situation. But I keep on encouraging publishers to publish whatever they think it's important for their population and their consumers.
How can publishers encourage fact-based journalism in India and beyond and stop the spread of false information in partnership with governments and civil society?
The publishers, they play a vital role in the industry, in the news industry, let's say, because every content that a publisher publishes, it's a curated content. It is a research content. It is true, and publishers, they have the responsibility of what they publish. So we encourage every publisher to be the forefront of the information that they disseminate. And I also encourage students and people who are just initiating, that new research and new way of trying to know more about a specific knowledge. I encourage them to learn from where this new news come from, if this is a factual and trusted end. So, and they also need to understand that there is false and true content, and that they need to research about that and to make sure that they have the right font where the content comes from.
Ma'am, can you tell me about the International Publishers Association?
Sure. The International Publishers Association is an association of publishers associations. So we have 101 members from 81 countries worldwide, and two of our main pillars are copyright, so copyright and content, and the second pillar is freedom of expression. So that's why we care so much about publishers that publish responsible content and content that can be diverse and important for the knowledge and for the build of their citizens.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.